Welcome back, electrifying enthusiasts, to another high-voltage episode of Electricity Frenzy. Today, we're venturing into the enigmatic and often misunderstood realm of low voltage, the silent disruptor that transforms your cozy home into a reluctant participant in an unplanned light show. Imagine your living room mimicking a disco ball running on the last dregs of its battery life. Yes, that's the level of flicker we're talking about. But hold your horses. Before we dive headfirst into the sea of solutions to tame this electrical beast, let's first decode the signs that scream low voltage alert. In an electrical symphony. The dimming dance. Ever noticed your lights performing a slow, pulsating dance, dimming in a melancholic rhythm, or simply failing to cast their full glow? This isn't a feature, it's a cry for help, signaling voltage fluctuations loud and clear. Appliance angst. When your household appliances begin to exhibit a lack of enthusiasm for their daily chores, it's a red flag. Imagine your refrigerator, the guardian of freshness, struggling to maintain its cool, or your microwave serving you burritos with a side of disappointment, barely warm, definitely not zesty. It's not just a bad day at the office for them, it's a symptom of low voltage. The motor meltdown. This is where things get really frustrating. Vacuum cleaners that barely suck, power tools that seem to have lost their zest for life, or washing machines embarking on what feels like a never-ending spin cycle. These aren't just minor inconveniences, they're telltale signs that your motors are starving for power, victims of the voltage villain. Stay tuned as we gear up to arm you with the knowledge and tools to combat these electrifying challenges. Say goodbye to the flickers and hello to steady, reliable power, because here at Electricity Frenzy, we're all about keeping the current flowing and your electrical woes at bay. Let's light up this journey with a spark of knowledge and a bolt of enthusiasm. Now, let's unravel the mystery behind this voltage dip drama. Why do our homes suddenly decide to throw a low voltage party, leaving us in a less than electrified state? Strap in, because we're about to dissect the usual suspects behind these electrifying escapades. The case of overloaded circuits. Imagine the electrical circuits in your home as bustling highways of electric current. Now, picture it being laundry day, the washer's going, the dryer's spinning, and perhaps you're even indulging in a vacuuming spree. This is the equivalent of rush hour traffic on your electrical highway. What happens in a traffic jam? Movement slows down. Similarly, when too many appliances jockey for power on the same circuit, it leads to a congestion of current, manifesting as voltage drops. It's an electric gridlock where no one's going anywhere fast. The saga of worn-out wiring. Old wiring is the silent saboteur of steady voltage. Think of it like an aged garden hose that's seen better days. It leaks, it's frail, and it just can't deliver water like it used to. Similarly, old, tired wiring struggles to conduct electricity efficiently, resulting in lost voltage along the way. It's not just about age, it's about capacity. As wiring gets older, its ability to carry current diminishes, leading to those dimming lights and underperforming appliances. Utility issues. The external element. Sometimes, the root of our electrical enigmas doesn't lie within the walls of our homes but rather outside, with the utility provider. If you find your entire neighborhood engulfed in a twilight of dimming lights, it's a strong indicator that the issue is not within your home but a larger, utility-scale problem. This could be due to maintenance work, infrastructure issues, or even natural events affecting the power supply. It's a community-wide curtain call on the stage of voltage dips. Understanding these culprits is the first step in troubleshooting our electrifying dilemmas. By identifying the source, we can better navigate the solutions to restore our homes to their full, luminous glory. Stay tuned as we continue to demystify the world of electricity, ensuring your journey from flicker to bright is both enlightened and electrifying. But fear not, dear followers of Electricity Frenzy. The battle against the low voltage lurker is not lost. With a few strategic moves, you can reclaim the electrical equilibrium of your domain. Here's your arsenal to combat these voltage vampires and restore harmony to your home's electrical ecosystem. Embrace your inner circuit detective. It's time to don your detective hat and get sleuthing. Your mission? To identify which of your trusty appliances are sharing the same circuit. Just like planning seating at a dinner party to avoid clashes, you need to ensure your appliances aren't all trying to hog the spotlight on a single circuit. Spread the electrical love by distributing them across different circuits. This not only prevents overloading but also ensures that no single circuit is burdened with too much demand. Call for reinforcements. Upgrade your wiring. If your home's electrical veins are as old as the vintage denim in your closet, it's time for an intervention. Old wiring isn't just an aesthetic issue, it's a performance bottleneck. Upgrading your home's wiring is akin to giving it a new lease on life. Yes, it requires an investment, but think of it as future-proofing your home for the next generation of appliances. Enlist the expertise of a qualified electrician to bring your home's electrical infrastructure into the 21st century. Your appliances, and future you, will be eternally grateful. Forge alliances with your utility company. If the source of your electrical woes extends beyond your four walls, it's time to extend a diplomatic hand to your utility provider. Whether it's a widespread issue affecting your neighborhood or something more localized, your utility company should be your go-to. They are equipped to investigate and address external issues that could be contributing to your home's voltage variations. Remember, they're on your side, and a call to them could illuminate the path to a solution. Harness the power of a voltage stabilizer. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, voltage fluctuations persist. In such cases, a voltage stabilizer can be your knight in shining armor. Acting as a guardian of electrical stability, a voltage stabilizer regulates and maintains a consistent voltage output, regardless of fluctuations in the input voltage. It's like having a steady hand guiding your electrical journey, ensuring your appliances receive a reliable power supply. Consider installing a voltage stabilizer, especially for sensitive electronic equipment like computers, televisions, and home theater systems. It's an investment in the longevity and performance of your prized gadgets, providing peace of mind in the face of fluctuating voltages. Check the recommended voltage stabilizer in the video description. How to measure voltage in your home. What you need: a digital multimeter, DMM, safety gloves and eyewear, recommended safety first. Before you begin, safety is paramount. Make sure your hands are dry, and it's advisable to wear protective gloves and eyewear to safeguard against any potential electrical hazards. Step-by-step guide. Prepare the multimeter. Set your multimeter to measure voltage. You'll typically find a setting that says V for AC voltage. This is the setting you need for household outlets, which are AC, alternating current. Ensure the multimeter's probes are plugged into the correct ports. Usually, the black probe goes into the common, port, and the red probe goes into the port marked for measuring voltage, often denoted with a V. Approach the outlet carefully. If you're using gloves, put them on now. Make sure the area around the outlet is dry and free from water. Measure the voltage. Insert the multimeter probes into the outlet slots. The black probe goes into the larger slot, neutral, and the red probe goes into the smaller slot, hot. If there's a third slot, ground, it's not needed for a basic voltage measurement. Do not forget to check the multimeter I recommend in the video description. Be careful to keep your fingers away from the metal parts of the probes to avoid any electric shock. Hold the probes by the insulated handles. Read the voltage. Once the probes are securely in the outlet, read the measurement displayed on the multimeter. In North America, standard household voltage should be around 120 volts AC. In many other countries, the standard can be approximately 220 to 240 volts AC. If the reading fluctuates slightly, that's normal. However, a significant deviation from the expected voltage might indicate an electrical problem. Remove the probes. Carefully remove the probes from the outlet, starting with the red probe, then the black one. Always ensure you're not touching the metal parts of the probes to avoid shock. Safety check and storage. Turn off the multimeter to conserve battery life or set it to the off position if it has one. Store the multimeter and its probes safely away from children's reach. By following these steps and precautions, you can safely measure the voltage of your home's outlets. If you encounter any irregularities or feel uncomfortable performing these measurements, it's best to contact a professional electrician. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's literally electrical power. So, have you ever experienced low voltage issues? Share your stories and tips in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more electrifying adventures on Electricity Frenzy. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep your circuits flowing.